Hello everybody, my name is Sam and welcome back to English Sponge. Today we have part 3 of my Let's Play Geoguessr series. So yeah, let's get into the video and let's see how we do today. Let's see if we can beat my record. Let's go. Okay, we have round number 1. Round 1. And we are starting off in an interesting location for sure. We are quite rural. We're definitely away from, a town, a city. So it can be quite a difficult one to work out. We have a man here riding his bike. He's going on a bike ride. You can tell he's very passionate about bike rides because he's wearing the proper stuff. He's got that, what do they call it? Spandex. Those spandex bottoms, those leggings. That's not going to help me guess the location. I just found it funny. We have here a sign, and it says Route Dom Perignon. Now, the word route, that is a word we have in English, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same word in French as well. I know in Spanish the word is ruta, so I wouldn't be shocked if it's route in French as well, because, a lot of our language in English does come from Latin root words. It does feel quite European. These types of trees we see, the grass, and the pavements as well, all feel like things that you can see in Western Europe. Yeah, this is quite a difficult one. Let me have a look. I can't read what it says on this barrier. This here is a barrier. It is it stops cars from going through. So they clearly do not want any cars riding down this path. It's for pedestrians only. It's autumn. Once again, not helping me guess the location, but we can see it's autumn because of all of the orange leaves that have fallen onto the floor. During autumn, the leaves die, they turn orange, and they fall from the tree to the floor. It makes the ground look very pretty, I think. Quite beautiful. Right, I have no other evidence to go on from. So I think we're going to make a guess. And I'm going to go with France. I don't feel like this is England. I'm going to go France. To hedge my bets a little bit, I might go around here. But it really could be anywhere. Wish me luck. I seem to always do very well in the first round when I'm making videos. I promise, normally I'm not this good. We were actually in Paris, in one of the big parks in Paris, one of the big public parks. I was considering going with Paris as my guess, but I thought to be safe, let's hedge our bets a little bit and guess outside. I'm not disappointed though. Only 76 miles away is still a really great result. So let's go into number 2. Now, we are in trouble, guys. I take back what I said before about me being good at this game, because we're in a lot of trouble here. This could really be anywhere. I don't know why this is blurred out. It must be giving some personal information away. Well, we're in the desert. This is a very dry region. You can see it looks quite hot. Most of the trees and plants do not have leaves on. And you can see on the ground there's not been very much rain. In the background, we have some hills on both sides. So there are hills surrounding us. You can see them back here as well. This reminds me of a place here in Argentina called El Calafate. But I don't think this is El Calafate. If I had to guess right now, I would guess the United States of America. I'm not sure why. I don't have lots of good reasons, but this antenna, this satellite antenna for the TV, feels American. It does feel American. And we have a little caravan here. There's a caravan and a little post box. These all do feel a little bit American to me. Maybe somewhere like Arizona. I know Arizona and New Mexico are really hot and really dry states in the bottom of America. So, once again, quite a tough one to sort of get a good idea. I am going to go between the two states. Actually, that's boring. I'm going to go all in on this one. I first felt like it was Arizona, so I'm going near Tucson, Arizona. I wasn't far, okay? 354 miles. Yeah, it was New Mexico though, so once again, I'm really happy that I managed to get so close on such a difficult round. It must just be the luck of me filming, because often what happens is I have a feeling about a place like this and I am completely wrong. So I've definitely been getting a little bit lucky so far. Now we're going to move into number 3 and let's see how I do. So we're in Asia. We are in a city in East Asia. This writing, it's quite difficult, in all honesty. The style of this art, to me, it looks a bit Chinese. And some of the characters definitely look Chinese as well. These characters, however, maybe not. Now, here's the thing. In Geoguessr, the game works using Google Maps. And mainland China is not on Google Maps. So we can take that one out of consideration. However, I think Taiwan is on Google Maps. And looking at these characters, it does still feel Chinese to me. I'm currently learning Chinese. Not very successfully so far, but it is very difficult. The other option is it could be Japanese as well. We could be somewhere in Japan. But this is another tough one. This round has thrown us a few curveballs so far. I'm really struggling to choose. I think we can make a guess. I think I'm going to go with Taiwan in the city of Taipei. Here's my guess. How do I do? I'm correct again. I'm very proud of myself that I recognized that this was not Japanese and that it was in fact Chinese writing. I'm very happy. Yeah, that was a really good guess. 4,981 points out of 5,000. Just 3.6 miles away from the location. So, fantastic. I'm really happy with that one. Let's go into the penultimate, number 4. Okay, we're in America. We are in North America, I'm going to say. This is the suburbs. We are in the suburbs. Huge houses. These are very big houses. At least for me, as an English person, these are massive houses. And the fact they all have garages built in is very telling that we're in North America. Sun seems to be in the south, unless I'm wrong. Yeah. Look at these trucks as well. That is a huge car, a massive vehicle, a big Ford pickup truck. Very typically American. Maybe Canada as well. I don't want to discredit Canada already. Most of the houses look very similar. They have this same suburban architecture. And then you have this one, which is a bit unique. It has a more modern style. Maybe the people who live there have refurbished it. The front driveway looks new as well. Leave me a comment down below and tell me what you think about this house. I think it's really, really ugly. Look at that. Horrible. But who am I to judge? They own a home and I do not. So they can do what they want with it. Yeah, I definitely have the feeling that we're in the United States of America. However, I really don't know where. This can be quite a tough one. I'm going to hedge a little bit and guess around here. That way, I should still get some points no matter what. If we're in Canada, I will be quite surprised, but let's find out. Okay, we are in Canada, and we are in London, Canada. I was not aware that they had a London in Canada, but it makes sense. Yeah, 2,600 points. But most disappointingly, I got the country wrong this time. Yeah, sometimes it can be very difficult to tell the difference between Canada and America in this game. So yeah, moving on to the fifth and final one. As you can already see, Geoguessr has served us a tough one. I don't think I'm going to be beating my record today because this is horrible. There's really not much evidence to go on. This telephone pole, maybe American. We're in a very rural area. And there's a factory or a farm in the background. I think it's part of the farm. Let's have a look. Speed limit 45. Okay, I think we're in America. Ooh. Now, there is a little hint here. And the hint is that if we're in the southern hemisphere, the southern part of the globe, normally the sun is in the north. Now, I have been wrong about this many times when it's quite eastern, like the compass is showing us. It can be quite difficult. But that has thrown a spanner into the works. I was quite confident that we might be in the United States, but now the truth is we could very easily be in Australia or New Zealand. Yeah, this one's really difficult. This has been a really difficult round, in all honesty. So I'm just going to make my guess. I'm going to guess the southern part of the United States, on one of these middle states. They're often known as the flyover states. We're going to go with Arkansas. Let's see how I do. Okay, it was the United States, so I got the country right at least this time. Just outside of Houston, just outside of Houston, Texas. So I was a little bit further north in my guess, but I'm still happy. I think we did a really good job again. 18,912 points. Definitely nothing to be ashamed of. So I'm quite happy with that result. Thank you everybody for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you have enjoyed this mini series where I play Geoguessr. As always, make sure to leave a like, comment down below if you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Okay? Catch you later. Bye.
If you want more videos like this, go to EnglishSponge.com. On the website, you can find videos from many different teachers. You can choose which level you want. A1 beginner, A2 beginner, B1 intermediate, or B2 upper intermediate. You can choose which accent you want to listen to. American, British, Australian, and also other accents. You can choose which topic you want to listen to, and you can choose which grammar point you want to focus on. The website will track your time, so you can see how many minutes you have listened to comprehensible input today, yesterday, and for the whole month. So go to EnglishSponge.com. The link is in the description of the video.